Hello and welcome to Roll to One. I'm Jaden. I'm here with Joey, Taylor, Ross, and Quentin. I don't know a joke. I was gonna do a joke. What's the joke with the octopus legs? It's like how many
tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
Yeah, 10 tickles. Yep. And the reason I bring that up is because you're watching Whispers of Old Harbor here in a second, and that's a Eldritch horror show about a squid-faced thing. Because what are they really? Some people say they're higher gods, upper beings. I don't know. I just know that they're scurry, and that I enjoy this.
They're scary and they melt your face when you look at them.
Right, it's like
your mind.
Raiders of the Lost Ark style.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so we're gonna be in character. This is just me having to do intro things. You should like and subscribe. There's normally a button that goes doop, doop, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm figuring it out. Today is the day. And we have merch. You should buy that. And then also we're on YouTube Music if you'd rather listen to this, because this is the most popular show on YouTube Music. And so we have you to thank for that.
The most popular in the whole world.
On our channel.
You didn't have to say that it wasn't.
It's the most popular ever. The most popular Eldritch horror podcast ever. For sure. Doesn't lose to any other game playing Call of Cthulhu ever. Which we will be playing. If this one gets enough popularity, then we will absolutely continue the story in several systems. So without further ado, let's get right to the action here on Whispers of Old Harbor. Joey was worried if I was recording or not. We are. You're seeing this, which is proof of that pudding.
I have PTSD.
Yeah, we one time recorded an entire 4-hour session and then didn't.
After we recorded it, we realized we were.
Oh,
That would be terrible.
I blame no one for that.
It was,
I'm not blaming Joey. I just am saying that I blame no one for
sounds
that.
like I have been given a new moniker.
Shade
A moniker?
No one.
No one. Yeah, you are no one.
What is this? The Odyssey?
yeah, yes.
Right. Okay. So there's been some crazy shenanigans that have been going on here, and you are all at a funeral. Give me a hot second because I forgot to pull this up. You know, it's live when I'm screwing it up. The next episode is recorded right after this, and so it's not as screwed up, and now you can tell why. Just thought you should know. Whispers of Old Harbor.
We like to show you the behind the scenes troubles that we have sometimes.
Yeah, on the scenes.
Yeah. We're human. We mess up.
This isn't.
Yeah, and I didn't write the recap. So guys, I'm really, this is really happening. Let me just.
Where's our smooth jazz?
Where's your smooth jazz? Your smooth jazz is gonna happen right here. I'm gonna just.
You like jazz?
I'm just gonna go to here. Gosh,
Did we do a recap together?
I'm normally very good at this. Hopefully, I don't know. Tell me if I'm not. In the future, I'll work on it. All right. So I've cut to all of you. You're all playing characters: Charlie Stern, Sammy Cardiano, Catherine Elwood, and Harry Henderson. My brother's calling. Nope, not my brother. Different Jackson. Thank you, buddy. Gosh, this is every single problem you can have. People who are watching or listening on YouTube Music are not
sorry.
they're just like, what's happening? People who are watching on YouTube, you've liked, you subscribed, and you're here to stay. So thank you.
Don't unclick, please. Don't unclick.
God, this has been a whole day already, and it's 10:55 on a Saturday. So we're living the dream. For them, it's whatever time this came out.
Yep.
For you, for us, for we, as I watch these live as well. So, all right. So, talk to me.
All right, as the official note taker.
Yep.
Lord.
So,
I'm hurt.
Was it last episode where we kind of see the results of Sammy going back in time a few days?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so recap from episode before. Sammy and Harry went to go see the space entity, and we made a deal saying that he would give us information if we gave him a little bit of time, and then he dropped us. Sammy saved Harry from what we thought was certain death. And in doing so, he transported himself 3 days in the past, and he could change one thing. And during that, he talked to the painter in the police station, who is also the janitor.
Who's the painter?
The janitor.
No, I know, but who is the painter?
Oh, who is the painter?
The avatar of the space entity.
What is your current guess of who that is?
Space.
He is some other.
Well, it's like he's the Thaddeus of the space.
Entity.
Yes, or something like that. Maybe the
His name's
black
Phineas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I made that up. Don't say
Oh.
yes.
I was about to say,
that's a real
I'm pretty
thing.
sure we don't have a name.
We don't.
I was about to say,
We
Taylor
actually
went, that's
don't.
right.
I'm pretty sure. I would have written that down, and I don't see
confidence.
that. Let's see. We learned that we should not let the painter paint you, because if whoever has been painted by the painter seems
Well, why
to,
do you know that?
Because the Somers
Yep.
had the
Mayor Somers,
Yeah.
his son Arthur, was holding a funeral for him, and the collective of you decided to pay that, go to his funeral, and they were giving some sort of a speech telling everybody, hey, we're gonna, do cocktails, and then we're gonna kind of reconvene when the real funeral starts. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the meal. It's more of a party in the midst of this funeral.
Celebration of life.
Yes, and then you also have the deal that Sammy had been sort of let in on. They're going to head over. He and Waterford are going to head on over to the
Manor.
the manor, right?
Harborview
The Harborview Manor, and they're going to just go and kind of see the operation, right? Because in that building there is, in the basement, he said, is a bunch of alcohol that they sell and they ship overseas to England. And that's kind of how that they've been doing the import-export in order to kind of avoid the American issue that's sort of been happening here. Prohibition in the 1920s. In 1926, it is a Wednesday in October, and our party is at the funeral. But in the midst of the funeral, you see that there is a painting there, a painting of the late Mayor Somers, as well as his border collie, who is obviously still alive. The mayor met his demise in the first couple episodes, in the midst of a party that you all had been going to. So you're trying to solve the strange happenings of this town by lighting the 3 lanterns. You've lit one lantern, which proved to be a underground, strange Egyptian-style pyramidal thing that ended up needing to be a puzzle to solve, right?
Yeah.
And then a beacon of light and runes sort of went off, and then you guys all discovered that this potentially weakened one of the 3 entities. In order to weaken all 3, whoever is in the most control. And so it sort of goes weak, a little bit more in control, and then the most control. And then every sort of 30 years, this cycles. And they call that the centennial. Strangely enough, obviously, centennial's 100 years, so the mystery is still a little confusing there. But now you find yourself at the funeral with this painted border collie. And in order to kind of you see this border collie is a little bit strange, giving off this sort of ooze. And so in order to save the members of the party, you were pulling this border collie away. But in the midst of that, you didn't realize how fragile it was. And you put this border collie, you sort of, I don't want to say hurt it, but it happened. And you stepped on its tail or popped it or whatever happened. Or
I stepped on
it.
Oh, he pulled it.
I stepped on his foot intentionally to have an excuse to take him away.
Yep.
And while doing so, I was pulling on his leash. He was pulling away, and
pop goes the head of the border collie. And now you see as it sort of lie on the ground. I did mention that a hand pulled out of its hole, where its neck hole, and begun to pull its way out of this thing.
and that's where we ended.
Yep.
Yes, I'm glad we sort of did that. You guys are the best. I'll have to do a better job next time.
Oh, you do a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Other side thing, not nearly as important as the mutant dog attacking us here in a second. Copperfield gave us a lead on who we believe might be the 4th name of the people.
Yes,
who helped with
Copperfield
the space
pulled you.
entity.
Yes, Copperfield pulled you aside and said that your news director
Yep.
may be the 4th man. He's about the right age for this scenario.
With the other 3 being Waterford, Hastings, and Ed Elwood, the grandfather of Catherine.
Which we had met Ed Elwood sort of in passing as his sort of shade, his ghost and essence was the reason for your grandmother's demise.
Yep.
We're assuming.
Right. So now we are here. I don't think we're quite in a combat scenario. I think things are developing to that.
You don't think we're in a combat scenario when a hand is
Coming out of a
crawling
dead
out of a
dog.
dead dog's
No,
neck?
because I guess it popped really loudly and everyone turned, didn't it? Is that kind of what we sort of
Yeah.
said? Yeah. So never mind.
Or
We're
at least
combat.
no.
We have witnesses. It's
A lot.
Yeah, we have a lot of witnesses to this mayhem right now.
What's helping is that the hand's coming out of it.
Yeah.
So.
That's helping?
Yeah, because we have a lot of people witnessing that.
Oh, you
something
mean
weird is
like
going
it's
on.
helping not say that Harry just killed the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not that it's a good scenario.
Guys,
but-
when did I only have 1 luck left?
Last time
Oh,
you
yeah.
spent 2. You spent 2 for something or 3. I can't
I think he
remember
got
which.
some taken away
Yeah.
because time took its toll.
Yeah.
And then I also think that
Oh, there's 1 roll that I needed.
Yeah.
to
But
not
you
fail,
needed
and
to
I
steal the
failed,
paintbrush. You have the paintbrush.
Oh, I
Yep.
do have.
He has the paintbrush of the painter himself from times past, so there will not be any paintings between that time period and now.
Oh, that's what that means.
You assume so?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. Okay. I wasn't sure exactly.
I'm not going to give you everything, but that
Right,
seems
yeah.
like a reasonable assumption.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
There is a dog. No, there is what used to be a dog and now an arm hand extending out. Now, this hand I did not describe to its perfection. This hand has, so my finger, when it bends, it has 1, 2, 3 sections. This finger has 4. And this finger has 4 sections, its longest section being the one at the end. And it sort of has a sort of bulbous end, almost ET style. And it like a ninja turtle is shaped with those kinds of hands, almost an alien sort of extension out. So you see one of those hands extending out from the dog and sort of clawing at the ground. And pulling itself out. Now, the way that this hand comes out of this dog and extends, it's almost as if space itself is seeming to bend as it pulls out more than what the dog may have within. And this long, lanky being, as it pulls its face out from the hole, like the birth of a child is all you can think of, it has no face. There's nothing to pull back. It is just a smooth surface, and its head gets pulled back, and its head sort of opens up in like a fiery sort of flame. But instead of fire, it is more shadow, and at the very edges of these shadows, you can sort of see suction cups, like a tentacle. And it emerges. Now, I'm not done describing it. You guys all look in this direction, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody sort of does.
Yeah.
This thing is 9 feet tall.
Oh my word.
So as it sort of gets out, it pulls up and extends straight and is like the Slender Man. It is very long, very tall, has no face and these wisps, and it's now moving. And as it moves, its arms touch the ground. So it's walking on all 4s, but its hands are upright and its arms help move its body.
That's the worst.
So what kind of gun do you have on you?
You still have your Tommy gun,
I think
right?
I do, but I don't know how.
Did you bring it out or is it in the car?
No,
Is it in the car in the violin
In the car.
case?
Everyone sort of is screaming and is sort of looking up, and then you just see a panic, frantic fright. Everybody's running away.
Is it light out though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the evening time. Yeah.
Early evening, so yeah, sunset, that
So-
kind of jazz.
Normally,
yeah, I'll
though,
shoot it.
You're gonna shoot it? Go ahead.
Wait, should I not shoot
So,
it?
so is it, since I'm the closest to it, is it coming after me?
I'll say yeah. It's moving in your direction. What do you do?
Hold on, wait. He didn't say it's attacking you. He said it's moving in your direction. Like, I mean, I get that I want it to die.
Uh-huh.
However,
Do we run?
do we get out of the way and it maybe not kill anybody? Like, aren't you
Yeah,
also
yeah.
on the path to the water?
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, you were
see,
taking it towards
see, there were
that.
4
You're
directions.
taking it towards
there was
somewhere.
The pond.
there was the tent,
Garden.
the I think I was taking it towards the garden because I didn't want to take it towards the lake.
yeah,
because
it
we
was
thought it had a
opposite.
black pearl
Right,
in it.
so it's moving in your
Yeah.
direction, and as it stands up, and maybe it's like a sort of a hill crest, everyone else just sees its shoulders up because of how
Yeah.
tall this thing is, and everyone's like, what is that? Ah! And so then you guys at the party are sort of seeing as everyone runs away. And then the news director is still walking towards you guys,
Yep.
and Copperfield sort of looks over and is like, what's that? And now this is all kind of happening simultaneousally. So what do you
Yep.
want to do?
So since it's kind of near Harry, Harry's gonna pull out his pistol and just be ready and be like, for the sake of the audience, for everyone that may be watching, is like, stop. I'm just gonna tell it to stop. I know it's not going to.
It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
and it just moves. It's still going at you.
At you?
Yeah. Can I tell if it had? I know
Has
it's
no
probably.
face.
I know it's hostile. Probably hostile.
It's now with
What
the
color
distance
is it?
between you and me.
Black.
It's about a yard and a half away.
Yes, I'm going to shoot and back up quickly.
So
Shoot-
now,
shoot
if the
back
party
up at the
couldn't
same
get
time.
any more dangerous and any more frantic, you hear as the gunfire goes off, and everyone's like, "Whoa!"
At least it's the cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's now running a little bit harder. People are beginning to get in their cars.
I look to see what Waterford is doing.
Waterford is in his car.
Already? Huh.
His
What
teal,
about
his
the-
teal
Waterford,
car.
he's moving towards his very nice teal car, and he's
Does he look at me?
and he looks at you, and he's like,
I mean, I would go, but that's just me. To
Yeah.
keep the ruse up.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go,
All right.
man.
Thanks, Sammy.
"All right." We'll say for the sake of story, you walk over to wherever you guys
We
were able to bring
three are
your
really
stuff.
close to
Yeah,
each
we're
other.
close.
You
to each
grab
other.
your violin and throw it in his back seat of his convertible, and then close the car door.
Oh, it's a convertible.
yeah.
Here's what I'll do. I'll nod. I'll
symbol.
I'll shoot one shot at the thing just to help,
Okay.
and
okay.
then I will.
I'm gonna give you a -1 for this because of
okay.
its distance, and also to not hit anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously a catastrophic mistake at this caliber would be
Not good.
knocking somebody. So go ahead and roll to kick some ass with a -1 forward.
Oh, at least it's supposed to. Oh no.
He has no luck either.
It's fine. I'll survive. I'll be fine.
Well, yeah, I'm shooting at you.
No, I told you, all they see is its shoulders up because
they
of
are.
its
Well,
size
that's
and
what
over
I'm
the hill
shooting at.
crest.
It's shoulders up. Can I aim high to miss high?
Why don't you just tell me what you rolled?
5.
All right, so
Mark
you
experience.
shooting with what?
Just the pistol.
Okay, so he pulls out a pistol in his inside waist pocket, and he just fires, and everyone else screams again and is like, "Ah!" Because every time a shot goes off, everyone makes that audible
yeah.
like noise, and then, I will say that you, in a moment of panic, are bringing it up, and on your way up, you fire early, and then
Reasonable.
No.
roll again, add nothing.
This is the worst in the world.
You're fine. Unless you hurt me, then I'm coming. for you.
7.
Okay. That is to me a medium scenario in this. You just one person attending just hits the ground.
Do we know who?
No, it didn't matter. They were. They were.
okay.
A, I say it didn't matter.
Well,
it was a
I mean-
person of no importance.
Can I have just shot the
story.
painting?
No.
Because you're not anywhere near the painting, unfortunately. That would be interesting to see what would happen.
And
Oh, well.
and that is what happens there.
And then I run to get in the car.
And then Waterford goes, "You just killed that woman."
Shut up, go. That's not saying before.
You say, "Shut up, go." And
no, I don't do that.
no, he
Yeah. Let's go.
He starts driving, and he starts driving in the direction of the
Manor.
manor. Yes,
Great.
thank you. Okay.
I do have the vibe.
What do you guys do
fine.
as that scene unfolds?
Well, I'm shooting, shooting, backing up as
Yeah,
fast
go
as I
ahead,
can.
go ahead and roll to kick some ass. Then
Real quick, how far away is he from me? Is he within line of sight of me?
you cannot see him over the hill crest,
Crap. Okay.
but I do.
start-
You do know
That
where he is.
clarifies.
Yeah. Okay. I start heading that way, and I start
Yeah.
getting stuff out to help him out.
I'm
All right, so
running.
Charlie emerges over the
Okay.
hill.
9.
9. 9 in this case, obviously, has got some kick to it. So you're going to obviously want to. Okay, so I see. Whatever you're fighting, inflict harm on each other. So it walks up in your direction, and you fire at it,
Yeah.
and it sort of goes through.
Well,
And you recognize that it is. What's the word I'm looking
Incorporeal.
for? Incorporeal. It is incorporeal in this very moment. It is a shadow entity. Now,
Well.
I'm not going to make it a total waste.
yeah.
It does, because of that, open up sort of its form as it moves past you and does no damage.
Like a shadow.
Yeah, it just walks through you
Okay.
Okay. Like,
and is now
you basically made a
Moving.
hole for your body to
Well,
go
is it-
through it.
What's
And
it
it's
moving?
and it's continuing past me. It's not turning around to attack.
No, it's moving
What's
past
moving?
you.
Where
What's
is
it
it
moving
going?
towards?
It's moving towards the center of the party, towards the painting casket, all that kind of stuff.
So it's going towards us now.
Yeah, it's coming towards us then.
Yeah, so
Crap.
Charlie goes to the top of the
And I'm
hill,
like-
and he's the first to see this being's now waist up. You see
Yep.
its arms, and its arms are longer, obviously, than its arms are the length of its body to
Yeah,
its
yeah,
feet, and it's moving on all fours still. It doesn't bend; it just moves on all fours.
Yeah. Did I witness the incorporealness of it?
I mean, I'll say that it's
yeah.
reforming as it approaches
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll yell. You.
I'm kind of curious to see if it goes into the painting.
Or into the body.
I'm find a new host.
Yikes.
With that in mind, recognizing it from the first mini mouth that we saw in the woods that was incorporeal,
Yep.
I am going to use my
Catherine almost made a point earlier, though. I just want to acknowledge that.
What?
You almost made a point earlier when you asked about the time of day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
it
it's light
being-
outside, so normally if it's a Minnie Mouse,
Oh yeah.
they don't like light.
Yeah. So ooh.
So I don't think it's
Yeah.
a Minnie Mouse.
Okay. So
That's kind of what I'm
I
thinking.
killed a
I
lady
kind of
for
want
no
to see
reason.
where it goes.
Killed a lady for
I see
literally
it.
no reason.
okay. So I see it coming towards me, but there's still a little bit of distance between me
Yeah,
and it.
I'll say
Okay.
you've got about
I'm-
30 feet to it.
Okay. How far am I away from the casket? Because I know I was like somewhat closer to that.
You're right there next to it, and Copperfield is, or not right there next to it. Copperfield is now, you moved away from it. So you're between the casket and the thing.
Cool. I am going to bar a place or portal from a specific type person or type of creature. I am going to bar that thing from entering the casket.
Oh, okay.
I'm
so go
gonna
ahead and
help
use,
him out.
roll to use magic. Catherine sees what you're doing, and she's going to help you out.
And while
That is a 9.
while
What's your
that
help out bring?
7.
7. Does that bring another plus?
Grants him 1 plus.
Plus 1, but
that's
you're
a
exposed yourself to
10.
the same troubles. 10 is good, though.
while they're doing that, I'm gonna be running up behind it. I'm gonna grab a chair and just throw it. See if that. I know it's not gonna cause any damage, but see if it slows it down at all.
See if it slows it down.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just
It causing it to continually dissipate slows it down.
right.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So go ahead and just roll to kick some ass just for the sake of
Yeah.
doing the stat.
10.
10. Okay, so but what about your magic? Tell me a little bit about kind of what happened there. You're firing at it, and I'm not going to, of course. It,
Well, yeah, no.
it's flying, its body's opening. You're seeing
Right.
holes form of smoke and mist, and
Right.
and it's slowing down.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm not shooting at it. I said I was
Like
through a
throwing.
chair.
Through a chair.
Yeah, whatever you're
Yeah,
doing,
yeah,
it is
it's through a
working.
chair.
Yeah.
I slammed the casket shut and I run, and just being more familiar with traditional occultist stuff, not this Eldritch stuff, still trying to get a finger on that. Go quickly, run around it, run around the casket with salt, and then on top of the casket write a rune from the runes that I had been studying on it in chalk, and hope that
And so as
seals it
you're
shut.
sort of doing that, Catherine is chanting.
Okay.
Absolutely. She begins to chant words that she should not know in a language she does not speak. It is extremely guttural and strange that she makes a noise this low. And as you're doing that, your effect was to just bar this creature from going towards the casket.
Yes. Like anything within a certain, we'll say,
Like a radius, a
like
shield.
a 5 foot radius
I like
of
it.
the casket,
Yeah.
it can't not enter.
I like it. This thing sort of. You start to hear it. It's beginning to make a noise as your sort of magic is being. You're like, male bole sole mare, and like, and it's just like, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and it starts to like sort of move itself, and then it all of a sudden accelerates beyond what it should, and it's like, and it's now moving, and it just goes past you,
Oh crap.
and is moving in the direction of. So we cut to the car. And
What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean cut to the car? So it runs where?
he says to you, and he goes, it's Waterford, and he, of course, in his older age, is driving, and he's driving like an older man does. So it's faster than it's the speed limit, and he is
25. No.
and he is driving towards this building, and he goes, he makes a face that's like, Do you know what that was?
I don't have any idea.
Stop messing with me. Do you know what that was?
No, I'm sorry. It came out of a dog? Like, what are you talking about?
It means he is catching on to our plans.
Who is he?
And then he continues to drive. And he's
Hey,
like,
wait,
I
wait.
will not be answering that question.
Oh, he knows that he can't say it.
Wait, hold on.
He was one of the 4.
That's true. Yeah.
You hold a gun on him? What
No,
are you-
I'm pointing at him.
Okay.
He doesn't have finger guns.
Yeah,
yet.
no, the thumb is what
I see. I see.
It's disarmed.
All right, how do we okay, I lied. I do know what we're towing. What's in the mana? What are you hiding the mana for?
And he says, what do you hide in the manor? I hide my business.
I'd ask him. I'm not there. Go ahead.
Yep.
Sorry.
Your business? What about the lanterns?
You're going to be driving for about 5 minutes. He says, what about the lantern? And then Waterford responds with, I don't know what you're talking about. In a way that is obviously like he knows what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. You liar. All right. Well, we'll talk business when we get there. I'm gonna put the top on the car. I'm not gonna do that.
So you're not gonna. Okay. So actually, yeah. Let's pretend you start doing that. And as you start doing that, you see that there is about 100 yards out.
Hey,
Moving in your direction. And you guys
Jerry?
just see it go.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry,
What?
drive faster
Why?
because it's following you.
And then you're
Alright.
like holding the roof of the car, like about to pull it up, and then you see that's when you see it, and so you're just like, and he's like, why? What is? And he like does like the driving, and he like does a quick peek. He turns his head, and then he's like, okay. You guys are accelerating. What I need you to do is
like,
it's moving
trying
in your
to figure it
direction,
out.
and it's moving at a rate that it shouldn't be moving. It is faster than you. It is going to catch you. So what would you like to be doing? Are you going to be firing at it? Are you going to be?
I'd get out the car. I'd be like, okay, bye.
So, I didn't see it go incorporeal.
No.
So I think I shoot at it one time
And hopefully hit it this time.
and have hopefully hit it. Can I do that with the pistol?
Sure. Go ahead and roll to kick some ass. Now, I don't know how aware of aware of what those two have learned.
Yeah, no.
Zero.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
then
he
go
said
ahead
that
and
he
fire.
does-
Go ahead.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. So you see as you fire on it, sort of, it wisps into shadow for a second, and then an arm extends from where its location is 100 yards back, and just
Ah, Mr. Fantastic.
and it extends beyond what may be possible in space, and your gun is disarmed from your hand.
Oh, rude.
And in that moment, you blink, and it was like you just sort of went, and it like fell out of your hand. It wasn't so much that like it was taken from you, but you dropped it. But your memory tells you that
Took it.
he took it.
Yeah.
And then you see you're back at the party.
No, wait. Oh, okay.
Everyone back at the party. Mm-hmm. Catherine, you're kind of in the middle of the action, and you guys are like chanting in this bubble. And then as you sort of finish it, like you'll see there's like a hardened shimmer, where you sort of see the end, the space kind of lock into place. Mm-hmm. And everyone else is like getting out of their cars, and is like, "What happened?" Huh?
Oh boy.
What?
And is,
They
and
don't
is
remember?
not really recalling what just occurred.
I'm
The
out.
mist from Percy
I'm like,
Jackson.
we
And
gotta go
Harry, the
follow
only
them.
reason you remember is because of your ability to not take harm when you see stuff.
We forget
Yeah,
too.
No.
You guys do not, because you're in the bubble.
So as soon as we leave the bubble, we're gonna forget.
Not
No.
necessarily.
No.
It might have just been in that moment.
Oh.
So
You know
As
that?
it passed you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Alright.
like
I'm
a
like, let's
almost
go
almost like a
follow.
cloaking device. It makes
Yeah.
people forget what it sees in its presence.
Right.
And then as soon as aliens from Doctor Who, I can't remember what they're called.
The silence.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. As soon as you look
It's
away
a very Eldritch thing to do.
Yeah.
It very much is.
Memory
Who
manipulation.
has the keys to the car?
Um,
You
what-
probably.
Just kidding.
That's good.
Did we all come in one car?
Us, we did.
Us, yeah.
Or
Okay.
we all did, I guess.
Did the guys drive? Did my guys drive?
No, I think we all.
No, I think you guys all arrived.
Yeah.
together.
we all
we were
arrived
going
together.
to leave.
I-
We all planned to leave to go to Waterford after.
Well, I was probably going to go with him.
Yeah.
We were going to tail
You definitely have
So
some,
we
not
have a
me.
car.
So
Right.
at the very least, there is a car.
Yes.
Right.
We'll say
going.
Harry has the keys.
Yes.
Yes.
Car now.
Take off to
And
the
everyone's
Yeah.
like, "Where are you going? The party's just begun." And like, there's all these
I don't even
conversations, and
understand.
Arthur is still doing his thing, talking. Everything's
Right.
normal. Everybody's going back to normal.
dog still in the picture?
I don't care about the dog anymore.
Can I look
yeah.
back
Yeah, you want to look at the
to
picture?
look at the photo and see what's or the picture, the painting?
Yeah, you go over towards the painting, and you sort of look at it. It seems totally fine.
Nothing's changed about
Nothing's changed about it.
it. Is it attached to something?
Yeah, no, this is where it kind of. This is where you kind of need to. This is where you need to make a roll, because I think you need to roll to investigate a mystery.
Oh.
All right, that's fine. Oh, 12 plus 3.
There
15.
we go.
That's a critical success here, but of course you only hold 2 because you do not have your little
I know.
fancy feet.
Not
Okay.
yet.
What is being concealed here?
Great question. What is being concealed here is a doorway.
Oh, to like the scary dead place.
But you knew that already.
Because remember your
I went into
grandfather.
the painting.
Oh,
Wait, you went into that painting?
No,
her
I went
grandfather.
at my grandfather.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you had an interaction with your grandfather, and,
Yeah.
and he
Last episode.
said, don't let yourself get painted.
Yep.
Yep.
This is why I need to do a better job with the recaps. Going
No,
forward, I will. I
you're good.
apologize.
I wrote it down. Don't let painter paint you.
I watched
I
the
wrote that down
episodes
too.
normally ahead of
Yeah.
time. It's been a heck of a week, and we went to Des Moines Con. Glad you saw that. But yeah, in the future I'll do better.
What can it do?
What can it do? That's a fantastic question. What can it do? It can. Well, I mean, it's a shortcut, isn't it?
to death.
To death?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I-
I'm gonna flashback. I think the only way that I can do this is with a flashback. You're pulled in you're looking at this painting, and you sort of in the camera shot. It looks at you looking from behind, and then it blinks now, and you're looking at the painting in your grandma's bedroom as she lie dead, and the painting of her and your grandfather sits there. You sort of lean into it and pull, and he has that conversation with you, and you look around and you see a bunch more squares kind of everywhere. A bunch more picture frames kind of floating in space. And you see a party and a bunch of parked cars and a stage from one. And then you sort of look at this painting, and something about it is the same as the other one.
I jump into the painting.
Oh shoot! Go
I
ahead
would've done. I
and go
love
ahead and roll to act under pressure.
love it. She goes. Charlie sees her about to do it and then does the typical. Wait, no.
Not good.
Harry's still running to the
what
car.
am I doing?
You're rolling plus cool.
Act under pressure, right?
Yes.
Okay. 5? Ooh, I can use a luck.
There
You
you
want
go.
to? You want to?
Yeah.
Okay, she's doing it.
Love
so
it.
so she 12, and she just is in the painting. I don't know how to describe it. From the way that you would describe it is that she jumps, and then she stays perfectly normal, and the surround changes in a snap. Like it would cut. Like if you were going to do that as a visual effect, it would all be a green screen, and it would just change from that to the other one, and she would have moved forward. That's it. It changes instantaneously.
She blew skidooed.
She blew skidooed.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, woo, she twirled in. It was just, she's
It was
in.
just a. That's
Yeah,
super
okay.
cool.
And now you are in a place where all of the wall is made
Yeah.
of paint. It is like a Van Gogh image everywhere you're seeing.
Yeah.
You look down at your own hands and you are still solid. You are still
That's good.
normal. And then you begin to hear sounds
I am.
similar to,
Yeah, I figured. I'm looking around to see if I can find anything like the manor.
Your act under pressure roll applies to right now. You are not surprised by those entities. You need to make a decision very, very fast. You're looking around for what you're seeing. You're trying to find the painting. I'm going to tell you, because you've experienced this already, can just find the painting.
Okay, I'm going towards that to get out.
You're moving. You're going quickly. Your act under pressure roll applies. That's it. You find the painting. And you are in a room that I will describe soon. What do you guys do?
Well, I'm still running towards the car. I didn't see Catherine do that.
That's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
it's your choice if you see it or not.
Charlie's
yeah.
like,
I said car now, and I assume I'm running past him
Alright.
to the car to
I
get.
turn and yell at Harry. I'm like, Harry, she's gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
She went in the painting.
He mouths an F consonant and then doesn't actually say anything and is now angry.
Okay.
Well, no,
So, with that, and
Just
just
outside the car, and you see
not,
it.
It's like the horn goes off.
not being sure, Charlie's gonna run to Harry and get in the car and be like, step on it now.
You sure?
Go for it.
All right. Begin to take off in their direction, and we leave the party behind. Sammy,
Yeah.
you've dropped your pistol.
Yeah.
This thing is moving on you. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. It's moving. It's 50
Okay.
feet away.
I have seen
It's
Charlie
face. He's gonna try to use magic.
do stuff. I'm gonna take off my tie that I have on.
Pulls it. It comes clean. The half Windsor pulls in a single pull.
I'm going to look around in the car and see if there's like cigarette ash.
You just go over and grab his little
Grab it,
ashtray.
and I'm gonna rub it on the tie, and then I'm gonna like swing the tie in a circle and just try to banish the spirit.
All right. So go ahead and roll to use magic.
his face.
Roll plus weird. You probably roll like terrible.
I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
bummer.
it's
What'd
okay.
you roll
It's your
total?
first time.
4.
4.
Oh.
You know what? People. You know what? Even David Copperfield couldn't pull a rabbit out of the hat on his first go. You're good.
So you are
that is a
you
good
are
point.
twirling this, and then you sort of like you're like, nope, it's not working, and you let it go, and the tie is still spinning. And then you drive away, and the tie stays in place,
My tie.
and it is now flying back from where your location is. And I will tell you right now, you see your friends round the corner, and they drive. What'd you roll total? 4. And you see a spinning weird sort of dust tie that is like. Go ahead and roll to act under pressure,
Oh, no.
Oh no!
or you'll banish your friends.
Oh.
Oh crap!
Oh, no.
I would like
You
to-
said it.
Can I help him?
You said
You can try,
said-
sure.
So
You
you
said
probably
it.
know what he was trying to do. It would make sense.
I don't know. It didn't work very
You know
well.
it's magic, though. That's where I'm like,
Okay, so where's helping? Where's helping?
help out.
Help out. Yeah.
plus cool.
Thank you.
So you now are on a
wait.
straight dirt path heading
All of my
towards.
plus cools,
no.
I can roll plus weird instead.
Ah.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
you hit some gravel as you're now on a gravel path, moving in the direction of towards this place.
8.
8
So
Yeah.
that gives me a
Nice.
+1, right?
Yes, it
plus
Yeah.
1.
With that 7.
There
7.
you go.
Wow. All right, worst outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. You see this spinning tie.
And
in
it
the
does
way.
expose me to trouble or danger.
Yeah, well, you're both in the
Yes.
car. It only makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, you see that this. My hard choice work outcome or price to pay is.
Sacrifice
Do you
the
want to?
windshield.
Do you want to? Do you want to? I'm gonna ask you about the car.
Okay.
Do you want to crash the car, lose the car, or see the car soon?
Do the last one.
I'm gonna go see the car soon.
You're gonna see the car soon.
It's gonna come flying out of a wall in the house.
So you're
While I'm there,
driving, and then you guys are floating in space,
and just like
moving in the
set it up.
direction, and then scratch your buns on this gravel, and you're both gonna take 1 harm.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't. You take it anyway.
Okay.
No, because of that rule, you take 1, you take 2.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm a little bit older. It's fine.
And you guys kind of like roll, and then. Okay, that's what happens.
Can he
So
see
Sammy,
that
you
happen?
just saw your friends like as the car is like gone, and this thing is moving. It is now 10 feet from you. It sort of is getting really, really close, and then it stares into your face. You can feel it looking at you, but you see no face.
How far is it from us now?
Well, they're
After
moving.
we've fallen out of
They're
the
moving.
car.
You're gonna have to walk to the man.
We
Well,
can't.
no. Like the how far is the creature from us? Like, do I have any chance to recover at all?
I'm gonna
to do
say.
anything?
I'm gonna say it's. They're now 50 yards out.
50 yards? No.
Like you can see them,
Yeah.
but they're.
That's pretty far.
Just throw is the tie still spinning in that spot, or did it
No,
just,
no. It's and
Okay.
the moment that happens, it just sort of
False.
Okay.
it hits the ground, and you have his tie. If you want.
I just
Yeah.
I just pick it up and be like, damn it. Oh man, that was great.
So Sammy, what do you do? Catherine, what do you do?
Well, where am I?
Oh, I'll give you that. You want to know now?
I'll wait.
Okay.
It's okay.
I was asking.
What?
Do you want to know now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give Joey some time to think.
Unless he's ready, then
Can I just protect Gerald?
you're not gonna protect yourself. Protect the car.
Can I protect someone?
What is your goal? You're attempting to prevent harm to another character. No, you don't even know if this thing's attacking you yet. It's just moving towards you.
It didn't attack
I
us.
want to read a bad situation.
You want to look around and read a bad situation?
Yeah.
That seems good to me.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll 2 plus sharp here.
Okay.
As you roll, we pick ourselves up and start walking.
11.
Okay.
11. That's
Nice,
great.
nice,
Roll 3.
nice.
Go ahead and ask your
Go.
questions.
Nice.
What's the best way to protect the victims?
The best way to protect the victims is to get out of the car.
Okay. What's most vulnerable to me?
The fact that this entity is clearly of space and wants something that you have.
You have.
Oh.
Oh. I was gonna say you have 1 pearl.
It's like, what is it chasing after? Me! It's running after
The
me!
paintbrush.
Okay, great! What's my... Oh, I know the answer. Are there any dangers I haven't
No,
noticed?
I wouldn't have asked that.
Which one am
Yeah,
I
the
gonna
car
have?
You
just
can
blinked
just hold
away,
on
but
to
it's
it.
coming back.
I say you could have held on to it.
The car
could
just
have,
blinked
but-
away, but it's coming back.
So there
But
you-
where? Oh,
I'm gonna dive out of the car.
yeah.
Where?
Is there like, are we driving like on a gravel road with
Driving
grass
on
on
a
either
gravel
side?
road, we'll say it's moderately forested on either side.
All right, I'm gonna aim for the grass and just.
You can aim for the grass. I'm gonna give you a burst of insight in this moment. The car is coming back.
But
you
where?
The car has its momentum. It's moving wherever it is. You can jump towards the grass, or you can jump.
towards the road and land in another car.
Towards
the
the
car.
road.
That'd be cool. I want to do that. So I'm gonna stand.
Just telling you, the penalty for missing it is you either A, miss the car, or the car doesn't miss you.
Okay, great. I don't care. It's cool. I'll be doomed. That's fine.
Oh my.
I feel like I already am, right?
So Sammy just
So what?
he's gonna jump.
Sammy
What?
does.
You grab your
Sammy-
violin. What are you doing?
Yeah. Gerald. I go. I'll meet you there, Jerry. And I will stand kind of on the back 2 seats,
Okay.
and then just kind of like push off my back foot and like jump and like try to jump over this thing,
Yep.
and then just try to land.
Oh,
On
you're
the-
trying to land facing that way? Like facing the
the
other
back of the
way?
car.
And like just hope to God that you catch it? Yeah. Okay. I love this just because it's cool. But to me, it is definitely an act under pressure.
Yeah.
100%.
Roll
What
the
a-
dice. It's in your favor.
What else would it be?
You cast the spell. You cast the spell. You got an inkling of how long it's going to last? Oh, no.
Joe.
He didn't roll well, did he?
I guess I'm.
My guy. You gotta choose.
What do you roll? You roll very poorly. Oh no.
Oh, 6.
That's barely.
And we can't help you. So
I
we're,
know.
we're too far away for any of us to help you.
No.
Look at him. Oh, man. What do you do?
Come on, Sammy.
You I don't know if it's a rule or not, but I'm gonna let you ask if you want to know what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, if I fail, what happens?
I like this. So
Wait.
what?
No, never mind.
If you fail, you're getting run over by the car and taking 4 harm.
Okay.
No, not okay.
Well, I'm technically I have 2 armor,
This is true.
so I only take 2.
Oh, that's right.
No.
Okay.
I forget. How did you get that? How did you get that?
I just got it.
Okay.
I leveled up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's really
I-
funny if I get run over by the car.
I
Oh,
I
I,
mean, it's
will
just-
be
it's-
unstable. However, you are behind me
You
and
guys
can-
are behind him.
yeah.
And we'll go in your direction.
Well, I fill up my experience bar, first of all.
Oh, so you're gonna fail.
Yeah.
All right, so he fails. Here's what happens. He hits the ground, boom, hard on his tailbone. Oh, and then just like lays back because like he's got the wind knocked out of him, and then just gets hit by the car, and the car uses your body and sort of just rolls several times. And blows up in a little
Pinto.
like big thing of fire.
Okay, well, I'm unstable.
And then you guys are running, and you just see this explosion of fire go off in the distance.
Sammy.
And
Well, I just go, well, that's the car.
you guys are going to go run up, and I'm assuming each use first aid on him.
Well, question first: is the thing still chasing Waterford?
No. I'll get to that.
Okay.
But right now, I'm just going to like let him be alive.
Okay.
Because that was a big risk, and he's okay.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah.
I just need to know: do I have time to do first aid, or do
Yeah,
I need
you
it at
guys
time?
will have time to...
Can I
you guys
do
will-
first aid and use magic?
I will say, actually, I like your point, though, and
Yeah.
that things might accelerate. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm
use-
going to cut to Catherine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
You can try to start using magic. Go ahead and just roll that.
Yep.
And then,
We'll figure it out when you
Yeah.
get back to us. Yeah.
Catherine, you blink into a room. Give me a second.
God, you stupid dice. Just 10,
Did you use one of your
10.
new dice?
8, 13.
Behind you is an easel. On that easel is a painting. A painting with no one in it. A pristine, perfect, forested background.
Okay.
And you look around the room, and there are many paintings on the wall. All of them similar backgrounds, but they are filled with people. People that you've met and haven't met. People of Harborview. People who have been around a long time. Family names, families that you remember. People who have come to power and have left. Former mayors, former police chiefs. The lesser of the 4 families that have been here a long time. Wallpaper. Crown molding. Fancy. Beautiful place. Carpet on a very pristine wooden floor. And you see a front door with like a little like kind of glass half circle. And you're inside this building. You're inside the manor. You're on the first floor. There are passageways outward into other rooms. But you're in some sort of a center gallery opening space. Like this is what the front door opens into. And then you see that the front door goes a right and it goes a left. And then it goes into this main area. And then you look to your right and to your left and you see that there's passageways that go down other ways. So you're just in the middle kind of central area of this house. And you're on like a small little 3-stepped stage.
Terrifying. Can I see any of us in those paintings?
You begin to wander, and at quick glance, you don't see any of your faces.
That's good. I'm gonna go towards the front door to see what both ways are.
Okay. As you step off the stage, you sort of like step on like a little bit of paint that's dripping from the painting that you just emerged from.
Okay.
And you look at your foot, and it's a little bit of green paint. Sort of wipe it on the carpet. Continue to walk. You look right, you look left, and you see what would be like towards a kitchen area, and then towards a sort of proper living room, or like a seating room.
I'll go towards the kitchen to see if there's like a... Do I know if this is a multi-story building?
Yes, you know that there's a basement, as
So-
Sammy has told you that there's in the basement. There's like a bunch of... yes, there's also a second floor, so there's 3 floors.
Yeah, so actually I'm going to go check the basement first. And normally, sometimes the basement is... Usually, kitchens have an access to the basement.
Yes, so you go towards the kitchen, and you head towards a cupboard. And in this cupboard, in this pantry, there is one of those like pull ropes kind of coiled in the middle of the floor that you'd be able to like pull it up and go downstairs.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yep.
She clicks on her flashlight as she sees darkness in this hole as she finishes lifting it up. Dust moves. Dust. Thought no one came up here. That crosses your mind.
What do you mean?
What is dust?
Dead skin cells.
Yeah.
So how can it be
Amongst other
dust
things.
if
Sure.
But
there
I
shouldn't-
know Waterford has...
Waterford
business
has
there.
business there, but what has Waterford said?
He doesn't go up there.
nobody
go
goes
upstairs.
to
Nobody
upper
goes
floors,
Nobody goes upstairs.
which is where you are. You're on the upper floor.
Basically, nobody's in where you're at.
and nobody's ever where you are.
They only use the downstairs.
That's what he said.
Right.
But I'm just saying you get dust. A lot of dust. Which means that this is a high traffic area. That crosses your mind.
Mhm.
You head to the bottom of this space. You turn your flashlight left and right. It's dark, but you see what your flashlight points you to. You see barrels and bottles and a little bit of light peeking out from kind of a doorway, bottom of a door. It's like half the house has been, it's like a square shape. Half the house is where you're in. And you see on the other side of a doorway, at the bottom, there's a little bit of light.
Like natural light or...
Natural light.
Okay.
Like sunset
Yeah.
light in this case.
Usually promise me how they get into the basement.
Has an orange. You know that there's an overhang over like kind of this edge cliff of where this is. You sort of hear the water as you guys approach.
Okay.
You're only hearing it more now. That's what I'm saying.
I want to look around and see if there's anything that would lead me to believe that there's either a lantern here or like downstairs or there's any signs of anything that's...
I like it. I think you should definitely investigate a mystery. Probably hold 1.
13.
Ooh, hold 2.
Nope, I lied. That was... Nope, math. 11.
11?
Either way.
Still hold 2.
What is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here? Well, the obvious answer is, of course, alcohol being sold across the sea. But that's not, of course, what you're looking for. You look around and begin to open chests and see a lot of clothing. Black cloaks and candles and salt and books intermingled with the contraband
Okay. Yeah.
What was your use magic, Quentin?
I rolled an 8. So it succeeds, but it doesn't work fully.
Sure. In this case, I'm going to give him He gets the effect. He does heal 1,
He heals 1, yep.
which is good. Are you no longer dying because of that?
I'm no longer unstable.
No longer unstable.
Yes, no longer unstable.
So he gets healed. And there's this like... And you're used to that being an exchange.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the normal penalty... You know you messed up the language, so you're bracing yourself for pain.
Yep.
But it doesn't come. And I'm going to choose to hold 1.
Rude.
Okay.
Rude.
Okay.
And as he's coming up, as we're running up, I know Charlie's going to heal, so I'm going to grab his flashlight from him and just kind of be looking around, like have the flashlight on, looking around with my gun out.
You see the sunset. It's beautiful, beautiful horizon. It's sun sets in the west, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's forest shining on you, and you know that the ocean is being illuminated by above like a hill crest, and you just see beautiful, beautiful reflections on the water coming from the orange, and then you look up and you sort of see it's orange into a purple hue over in the distance. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So you bend down and you try to go ahead and begin to give him a first aid, and you guys hear this. And you know that Waterford is probably long gone if you can hear that at this point. So where is that sound coming from?
So the monster continued to chase Waterford, and now it's coming back to us, or...
Charlie looks up because he knows. And you just see a long creature looking down at you from above that is just waiting patiently, sitting above you, looking down at Sammy as Sammy opens his eyes, and that's the first sight that you see is Charlie and Harry. And this thing goes, right when you do that, and then Sammy, you just... What's the worst thing that can happen to you right now?
Don't ask that question.
I don't know. Die?
Die? That would be the worst thing that can happen to you.
No. Ooh,
Oh.
I can think of so many worse
What's the
things.
worst thing that
Death.
can happen to you?
It take over your body.
Yeah.
Possession?
Yeah.
Torture?
There are possessions worse than torture.
I feel like
Loss of
it's
self?
kind of a sort of
Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's at
Oh, that sucks.
30, however old.
Yeah.
What's
Sammy
the worst
is?
thing that can happen to you?
A lot of.
Well, cool. All of those happen as you guys see that.
I'm not there.
And then you blink, and none of it happened.
No.
I used my hold.
What?
So he healed you, but then you woke up, and then it happened again.
Nothing happened.
What?
My spell didn't work as planned, but
No,
instead...
no, his spell worked.
No. Oh, I mean, it had the additional effect. Like, that was
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of-
yeah.
Instead of it being a negative, it was a
Gotcha.
positive. Double
Everything's fine.
effect.
Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
Can I
Search your pockets. Yeah, the paintbrush is gone.
Yeah, I figured that was
Oh no!
That wasn't what I was gonna
I'm
ask.
in there.
I took it. That's what I wanted. And I took it.
I was gonna wave it in his face.
I mean,
Paint on him. I would have.
I don't know what you wanted from me, but
No.
Can I have my tie back?
So after the monster does what he does
Yeah.
mentally, monster disappears.
no, he's still there.
He's still there.
All right.
Can you see the paintbrush?
Then Harry's just not knowing exactly what happened with that. He's going to shine the flashlight on the monster.
It's still.
And as you sort of shine the flashlight on the monster, it loses its corporeal nature. So as light hits it, it
Dissipates.
gets like shadow, and then as you click it off, it's solid over again.
And it's just
the opposite.
so it's just standing there.
No.
Yeah, because
It's just standing there, looking
'Cause-
down at you, and there's no paintbrush to be seen right now. Do you begin to look for it?
Well, I haven't heard Sammy say that paintbrush is gone.
That's true. He's kind of, he pats himself a little bit.
Harry's just watching the monster very, like specifically, like he's not taking his eyes off of it with the flashlight, just waiting for something to happen. He knows he can't shoot it.
And the sun sets on the horizon. Catherine.
What was it going to do?
What was it going to do? Well, it was going to spare some of the townsfolk.
Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay. She... Those top steps. Creaky. And you go upstairs.
And I want to go up to the next level.
She looks around for the upstairs. You go into where the living room is. You're looking for stairs. You go into the downstairs kind of like dinner area, and then you're looking around. So there's some downstairs bedrooms. You look around the house for probably the next 10, 15 minutes.
No stairs?
There's no stairs to the next floor. And then you hear a stop outside the front. And we'll pick up there next time. I don't think they're ready for what's coming.
Of course not.
No.
Of course not.
But this the tension is high. How do I do this? There we go. Tension is high. This me.
Running Man.
Oh my god.
No, it's exciting. Thank you for watching this episode of Whispers of Old Harbor. We'll catch you next time on Roll to One. Buy our merch, subscribe, YouTube music, all the things. You're great. There's a button. Bye.